What's up, everybody? This is Jackhammer2711 coming at you today with yet another video review. And today we're going to be taking a look at the Marvel Legends Infinite series Spider-Man Hobgoblin Build-A-Figure Wave Anti-Venom. Spider-Man does not have another movie coming out right now, but apparently Marvel is taking that Infinite series moniker very seriously. This is another Spider-Man wave of action figures. However, all the figures in this wave are inspired by characters directly from the comic books. And this one is no different. This is, of course, Eddie Brock in his Anti-Venom persona. And this is an awesome action figure. I'm a big fan of, I was always a fan of Venom because there's something to be said for like a hero's opposite number. You know, Venom was Spider-Man's opposite number. He was basically Spider-Man gone bad. Kind of the same deal with, Superman and Bizarro, Wolverine and Sabretooth. They're the opposite number of one another. And so naturally, I'd be a fan of this character because it's Venom's opposite number. This is Anti-Venom. And of course, this is Eddie Brock. Whenever he was, he thought he had gotten rid of the symbiote and there was a lingering effect of it. And this is basically what he became. This is another symbiote form. But just taking a closer look at him, he was originally packaged with the, I believe it was the right leg. The right leg of the Hobgoblin Build-A-Figure, which we'll be taking a look at earlier. I already have him out of the packaging because we've all seen the Marvel Legends Infinite Series packaging. There's really no... If you're curious enough as to what he looks like in packaging, go ahead. There's several other good reviewers out there that have him in packaging first. But I want to focus on him as a figure. Just taking a quick look at him. The first thing you notice with this thing is the head sculpt. The head sculpt is phenomenal. I mean, it looks super, 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 super cool. Just that black face splashed across, the white head. He's got almost this orange glow to his eyes and his inside of his mouth there. You can see the teeth that are sculpted on him right there. I mean, he just looks awesome. It's kind of one of those deals where you either love this character or you hate him. I don't really have strong feelings toward the character of Anti-Venom one way or the other, but I do like the design. I think the design is really, really nice, and I think it translated really, really well into an action figure. He just looks really, really, really cool. The majority of the figure is this white plastic with of course, the spider symbol in black. Across his chest there, and it does move around to his back there. Only real accessory he comes with is this deal right here. This pops off. It's made of a real soft gummy plastic, and it just pegs into this hole right here in the back. His back spikes there, but it's seamless. It's very, very seamless. You almost can't even tell it's a separate piece. It just fits in very nicely. The head sculpt, top of the head, he's got these spikes sculpted into the top of his head there, as the character of Anti-Venom does. He's kind of a spiky character here and there, but it just looks really, really nice. I'm in love with this action figure. He looks really good. Uses that Hyperion buck, that larger male buck. And honestly, I'm gonna just Hasbro. Where's our Venom? Where's our regular Venom using this body mold? This would be a perfect body mold for just a standard classic Venom. We've never really gotten a good, proper, just straight up Eddie Brock Venom figure in Marvel Legends that wasn't, a reuse of some other body mold. And while this would be a reuse of a body mold, this is a perfect body mold that would work very, very well for Venom. I mean, basically all you'd have to do is you basically would just have to repaint this figure. That's it. So get on that, Hasbro. But anyway, the paint job is very, very nice, very crisp along the edges. You can see maybe in a couple, you can't really see because of the shininess of the lights. There's a couple spots here and there where there's some gaps in the black, right here, kind of in the creases of his musculature. But all in all, not too bad on this figure. I'm just seeing a couple small spots like that. And then on the back, even less so on the back here. But just a really, really nice action figure. You know, a lot of people are complaining, and it is kind of it breaks up the action figure. The stamping of the serial number right there, instead of maybe, you know, I don't know, oh, maybe the bottom of the foot would be a good place for it, but it's stamped right there on his thigh. But it is what it is. You know, another new piece to this figure is the forearm here. I don't recall seeing this forearm on any other figures up until Anti-Venom. But it looks really, really nice. I like that spiky look to it. And then I think we've seen these hands with maybe Carnage before, that came before with the initial wave of Marvel Legends. But just these big clawed, evil looking hands that just look like they're ready to claw your face off. I mean, it just looks cool. Yeah, so this is Anti-Venom, guys. Going over the articulation, the head does go all the way around. That kind of sort of hits the back spikes a little bit when you get around. It kind of knocked them out of place there a little bit, but you just plug those back in, and it goes back into place nicely. The head goes back a great amount, also forward quite a bit. You see it kind of pops back up because of the way the head's sculpted, but it does look down a good amount. He does have a torso crunch there, so he was able to bend forward about that far. A nice torso crunch, and then also goes back a great deal. So nice articulation there. It does go all the way around at the waist. Here at the arms, he goes all the way around at the shoulder, up about that high, and then back down. He does rotate at the bicep, double jointed elbow, so really, really nice there. Rotation there at the wrist, all the way around, as well as a hinge there. Really, really good leg articulation. The legs go out about that far back together. This far forward, not too far back, just a little bit to the back. He does rotate here at the upper thigh. Really nice tight rotation there. Double jointed knee. Rotation there at the boot, as well as a hinge at the ankle. Some nice ankle movement. And of course he does have that Hasbro ankle pivot. So this is a really, really nice action figure, guys. I really like him a lot. Liked him so much I knocked him down. But he's really, really nice. He looks really cool. I love the look of this character. It translates beautifully into an action figure, in my opinion. I just, like I said, I've always been a fan of like these opposite numbers of certain characters. And so this is basically the opposite of Spider-Man's opposite. So shouldn't I really just make him Spider-Man? I don't know. But anyway, this has been my review of the Marvel Legends Spider-Man Infinite Series Hobgoblin Build-A-Figure Wave Anti-Venom. As always, guys, comment, rate, share, and subscribe. This has been Jackhammer 2711, and I will catch you guys on the flip side.